got from the garage, and I rinsed it out really good because there was some old dirt and residue. What do you think, Emmett? Should we go to Tractor Supply today?
No.
No?
Grandma's.
Where do you want to go?
Grandma's.
Grandma's.
Yeah, I like grandma's.
Grandma is at school. Do you want to go to Tractor Supply with me?
Yeah.
Are your arms supposed to be out like that?
No.
Put them back the right way. And then we can go. Thank you. Yes, that's the right way. Well, you want to tell him, Emmett?
And then buckle up.
Tractor Supply was closed. I can't reach you. So unbuckle you. Let's go back there. Whee! This video is shaky. Tell them what happened. Tractor Supply was closed. So we took it as a sign that we shouldn't buy anything today. So I'm going to recycle a pot instead. Shall we go to the garage? Put your boots on. I brought your black ones. Where are they?
Oh my God, they suck.
Did you find it? What's wrong? Oh, is Chase on the wrong way? That's frustrating. Is it uncomfortable? Is it fine?
No.
You need it fixed? Okay. Better?
Yes, better.
Alright.
Let's go.
Got him?
Yes.
Good.
Let's go. Ooh.
Shall we go to the garage?
Yes. Ready. Dance.
Good. Uh-oh.
Let's go dance.
Okay.
Yes.
Show me the way.
Ah. Mama. That way.
See what... Whoa! Let's see what size we need. I think this size will be good. What do you think, Emmett? This size?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. I keep all my old pots. And it's almost time to start seeds. I think I'm gonna sell some plants this year. And I also kept, to reduce plastic waste, I kept my labels from last year. Yes, we'll go inside. So I'll rinse these off when it's time to start my new peppers, which I'm excited to show you what came in the mail today. I haven't made my garden. Emmett really wants breakfast. Okay, let's go inside. I haven't made my garden plan just yet. I'm gonna bring this in too. Okay. Anyway, I ordered some seeds from Baker Creek, and they came so fast. So fast. I cannot wait to show you what varieties I found. I found some fun seeds for Haley. Haley has been loving making tea. Can you carry this for me? Okay, let's go. I know you're freezing. Come on. Let's go.
Jacket.
Yes, your jacket's in the house. Hurry, let's run. He's freezing. Anyway, I'm excited to show you these seeds. And tell them how cold you are. Okay, let's get you inside. Oh, you found a block? Show me.
In charge.
You found it?
In charge.
Cool. Okay. Welcome back to our channel, Hume's Little Homestead. I took the pot that I got from the garage and I rinsed it out really good because there was some old dirt and residue, and you want to be careful when you reuse old pots and stuff. Just quickly spray them out. You can use some dish soap to sanitize them. I know it's an extra step, but any dirt or soil that's left in there could have insect insect larvae or insect eggs, or it could have funguses and bacterias. And so it's just a good practice to start with a clean pot when you're repotting a new thing. So I have something to show you what I bought. I didn't buy it today and I'm glad I didn't go to Tractor Supply, but they just have the cutest spring stuff out and the cutest pots, and I thought, oh, I'm just gonna splurge and get a pot. But I'm glad that I didn't, because I had plenty of pots that I could reuse in the garage. But a few weeks ago, I did purchase a fig. Look how cute its little leaves are. I just can't leave them there.
Mommy, see.
Here it is. Wow.
I know it.
Yeah. Oh, you smell it? Doesn't smell like anything.
It's beans.
Yeah. So I saw this fig tree pretty much when they put the bare roots out, the same time that I bought the bleeding hearts. And I wanted to buy this fig tree, but I didn't. I literally put it on the shelf, picked it back up, put it on the shelf, picked it back up, and I'm like, look at its little leaf. And so every couple of weeks when I would go in to get animal feed, I would go over and I could see the fig trees are still there. And I was like, that must be a sign. I need to buy this thing. So I bought the fig tree. But I'm not going to plant it directly outside, especially because it has some new growth. And we're going to have some hard freezes here still. It does say zone 5 to 10, but I don't know if I trust it. I don't know. We're going to start this puppy out inside. So all I'm going to be doing, I got a pot that is recycled. I got this thing, and I'm going to put some potting soil in. Well, first let's open the fig. Let's open the thing. What, Emmett?
Let's
Thinking. I think I need to zoom in so you guys can see this better. All right, I got you all zoomed in. Maybe I could zoom out a little now. Then you can see my messy house. Maybe I'll zoom you back in. Okay, first of all, oh well, you don't mind if my house is messy. Okay, first of all, pull your plant out. And just like the bleeding hearts, I'm going to cut down the side like this. I want to see how big the root is and if I got a good pot for it. Because it's a tree, I wanted to put it in a bigger pot, but I was watching a video on a channel called Plants with Crystal. I just found this channel. I love it. And she gave a good tip about pots and plants and how big your pot should be. And I never realized it, but if you have your plant in too big of a pot, if your pot is too big for your plant, then the roots don't do well. I can't really exactly remember how she said it, but I think this will be a good size for this. I don't see any roots. All right, we're gonna make a mess here. Oh, there's where the roots start. Okay, interesting. So this plant doesn't have very big roots at all. Now I'm going to make sure and keep this planted because I can see this is where your graft is, and you want to keep this under the soil line where it pops up. Now I want my tree to go straight, so I'm going to plant it kind of crooked. See, if I planted it like that, the whole tree would be crooked. So I'm going to plant it like this, so the tree will be straight. I love you too, Emmett. So I'm going to plant it right here. Now, let's fill the pot with soil. I'm going to go ahead and fill it with this.
Mom. Oh,
I don't know what Oreo is barking at, but he's going crazy out there.
what's that?
Is he barking at the ducks?
No, ducks.
Oh, is there trucks out there? I'm just using Burpee potty mix.
Puppy. I don't like that. No.
Moisture control with coconut shavings. Oh, sounded nice. And I'm just gonna fill this pot
Yeah.
pretty full since there's not that many roots on this little tree yet. I could probably even go with a smaller pot, but I worry about trees getting root bound. Emmett is in his own little imagination world today. Okay, so here's how full I filled it. I'm gonna make my hole. Wonder if you can see that. I don't know if you can see that. My hole is about the size of my fist because this is a little bigger than my fist. And I'm gonna set that in there, and I'm leaving that part above the soil line. You wanna make sure when you're planting trees to leave that above the soil line. And so if this tree ever goes outside, which I'm undecided if it's gonna be an indoor plant and just like keep getting it bigger and bigger pots, or if it will eventually go outside. For this first year, it's gonna be an indoor plant. I wanna see how it grows. I wanna learn how it grows inside of my house first. And I'll get it a grow light and it'll be good. For now, since it's coming out of dormancy, I'm just gonna put it by a sunny window. But as soon as it comes out of dormancy, I'm gonna get a grow light above it so that it gets maximum light because I believe it's full sun. Let me just double check really fast. Full sun to part shade, so I'll get a grow light for it because that's interesting. I wonder if in Arizona it would do better having shade. Some things to think about. I will keep you updated on all these things. All right, my tree is planted. It's that simple. And it's so cute. I'm gonna give it some water. And it will be good. A fig tree. I have a really good friend in South Carolina, and we were chatting, and she has a fig tree planted in her garden outside, and it started to grow its leaves, and she showed me, and I'm super excited that her fig tree is coming back. So hers overwintered in South Carolina. I'm not exactly sure the zone that she lives in, but she was excited it was coming back. All right, so I'm just gonna gently water it in. It's really important when you plant a new plant to water it in to get those roots really moistened. And it'll help the roots reach out and start to grow more. All right, I'll probably only water this once a week or when the top of the soil gets dry. And there's my fig tree that I'm very happy that I went ahead and purchased. Now, I have some other stuff to show you today. I'm really, really excited about the seeds that I purchased for the garden. Now, I have not sat down to do a garden design yet, but I have some ideas going on in my mind. I'm definitely going to be growing mini pumpkins, and I kind of want it to look almost like Harry Potter when they walk into the Great Hall in the movie and the pumpkins are just floating everywhere. I kind of want my little mini pumpkins to be like that on an archway. So that's one thing that I have been tossing around in my idea. And when I show you these seeds, I will show you, tell you about some of the other ideas that I have going on. So my garden planning is happening. I probably could have started planning in like January, but I kept going outside and getting a little bit depressed because I didn't do any cleanup in the fall, and so I have a lot of cleanup to do this spring before I can plant. So I think once I get cleaning up, I think that my plants will unfold. I ordered these seeds on Friday and they came yesterday, which was Monday, and I wanted to open them so bad, but I just didn't have a chance to film, and I really wanted to open them on film. So when I saw Baker Creek, is it gonna focus? Baker Creek heirloom seeds, and then look at this. Look how cute that is. Okay, I'm so excited. Let's open this up. So, I was watching a video from Jess from Roots and Refuge Farm, my other really favorite YouTube gardening channel. If you haven't subscribed to her channel, you definitely should. I had to go and turn off my heater for my house because when it is blowing, it is so loud. So I turned off my heater, and it might get a little chilly in here, but I'll remember to turn it back up after I'm done with the video. So I was watching Jess from Roots and Refuge Farm. She has an amazing garden channel. If you have not subscribed or have not heard of her, go check her out. But she was starting plants. She's in a different zone than me, so she's starting her seeds earlier than I will start. I will start my seeds in a couple weeks. I'm going to hold off and wait. I might start starting some peppers here really soon because they are slower growing than my tomatoes, I find. Even though peppers have like the same, like, start them 8 weeks, just like tomatoes. I find tomatoes for me just grow way faster than peppers. Anyway, she was talking about a flower that turns tea purple, and it's called butterfly. It's called butterfly pea. So I have some in here and I'm going to show you. And so my daughter Haley, who you guys all know, she's on most of the videos. Haley really likes gardening and filming and animals, and she really likes to be on the videos. So anyway, Jess was talking about her starting these butterfly pea plants, and I was like, oh, I want to start some of those. And so I thought, oh, my daughter would love those. So I got online, and that's when I started putting things in my shopping cart and like, how big of a seed order do I want this year? Because I made a big seed order last year too, and I still have a bunch of seeds to start. So anyway, I'm gonna go through what I found. Yay! And I did get some more tomatoes to add to my collection. I grow lots of different types of tomatoes. They are my favorite thing to grow. They are really fun. And like I said, this year I'm gonna dabble in some more pumpkin things. So I'm excited about that. So let's just go through the list. So I got a tomato that is like purple and yellow. And my favorite tomato flavor of tomato is black creme, and it's like a purple, has like the purple shoulders. So I'm really excited to see how this tastes. It had, in the description it says it's bursting with sweet, fruity, and complex flavor with just the right acidity. So there's that one. And this, I wanted to buy this last year, but I didn't because my order was a little expensive on me. Getting too pricey. I like to keep it around $50 for my seeds. So $50 American dollars, I don't know what that is in other places, but I keep my seed shopping to a minimum of $50. That doesn't really include other things that I buy throughout the season, like potting soil, things to make archways, other cutesy things, gnomes, the little things you add in the garden. So that doesn't include all of that. But I try and keep my seed order to about $50. And also, you know, I'm going to buy plants. Like, when they put the plants out, I buy them. Like, I should probably rein it in, but I just don't. But I wanted to buy this plant last year, and I thought, okay, I have a little wiggle room this year because I'm not getting as many peppers and tomatoes. So I bought it, and it's called a toothache plant. Isn't that interesting? It's like some kind of an herb, and it's supposed to help with toothaches. So I'm gonna try it out. And then I got the Paul Robeson tomato. And Jess also talks about this tomato a lot, so that's kind of why I got it, because I've been wanting to try it. Now, you get some free seeds when you make a big order, and the free seed I got this year is some lettuce. Winter lettuce. So I could actually start this right now, and I think that I will, so I'm going to set that aside. Now, I got something else. I've been dabbling in cactus and succulents this year, and so I got a seed pack of cactus mix. So I'm really excited to try these out. These will be indoor. And I got some runner beans because I really loved having beans on my archways last year. And these are called Black Knight, and I love that color. I think it's going to be really fun. And the beans inside look like a purplish pinkish color. So I'm excited to try those. And here is the butterfly peas. So the one she had gotten was Blue Queen. I bought all 3 of their varieties that they had, but the one Jess had gotten was their Blue Queen, and she was saying that this one was new, Lavender Queen, and so I got this one too. And then this, a white one, a butterfly white queen. So I thought that looked so pretty. I'm really excited. I'm gonna grow all 3 of those flowers on the same archway. And then I got this last year, this Japanese wasabi radish, and I tried to grow it and I failed. So I will try it again. So that was another free seed that they're sending this year. And I love lima beans. And so I'm gonna try and grow lima beans this year. It's gonna be my first time trying to grow lima beans. Last year was my first year to get beans successfully and actually be able to eat beans from my garden. Didn't have enough to like can or put away or dry. So that's gonna be my goal this year, is to learn how to preserve my beans. Now, this just looked fun. Huckleberry, that just looked so fun to grow. So I'm gonna try and grow huckleberries. Habaneras, I have heard about this seed, this plant, pepper plant, from a different channel called Living Traditions Homestead. I love their channel too. I know I'm mentioning lots of channels, but it's how I learn and how I get my information and see what other people are doing. So they recommend the habaneros, and it's like the same like flavor as a habanero, but not as spicy. So I'm really excited to try these and grow some less spicy peppers in the garden this year. Still gonna do my jalapenos, still gonna do the lemon peppers I loved, but they were, whoo, those babies were hot, so hot. So I think I'm only gonna do a couple of really hot plants and then fill my pepper bed with sweet peppers this year and just have a lot of different sweet peppers. Now this melon looked delicious, so I wanted to try it. It's called Golden Honeymoon Melon. And last year I didn't have any success with my cantaloupe, and not cantaloupe. Well, I had success with my cantaloupe, with my honeydew melon. So I'm gonna kind of like replace trying honeydew, because I have tried honeydew over and over and over, and it just fails and fails and fails. So I'm gonna try Golden Honeymoon and see if it can be a good substitute for honeydew, because honeydew is my favorite melon, and I just haven't been able to grow it for whatever reason. Now these peppers looked adorable and tasty. Mini Bell Mix. Look, they're like little circular peppers, so I'm really excited to try those. Violet Sparkle. I just loved the color of this one. It's like a dark purple, so I'm really excited to try this. And then I got some more banana peppers. I have some banana pepper seeds from my church a couple years ago. They did like a sale, but the banana peppers I got from my church are really spicy, and I'm looking for a sweet banana pepper. So I'm trying this out because it says it's a classic sweet Hungarian wax pepper, and it says that it's not spicy. So I am trying some more sweet peppers this year, and I'm really excited to get going. So get growing. Say get going, but it's like get growing. Anyway, I will probably be starting my peppers either next week or the week after, and then I will be starting my tomatoes in April. And I found by holding off, then I don't have to do as many like pot changes. And because I don't have a greenhouse yet, that is on our goal list to build a greenhouse. Just takes time and materials, and this year we're really going to focus on preparing for goats, because that was a big goal last year, but then we got pregnant with the twins, and that kind of like took over our mind and our energy. Emmett, no piano right now, buddy. Thank you. Hey, no piano right now. Thanks. Just give me 1 minute. I'm almost done with my video. Do you want to say bye to our subscribers?
No.
No? Okay.
Mama, this is my dad.
Okay. You want to show him your robot?
No.
He's not in the mood to talk today. I'm sorry. Well, he's like jabbering himself, but he's not in the mood to be on film. I did want to say that. One thing I don't like, if my kids want to be on film, they can be, but it's not something that I'm not always trying to film them. I have been posting about their birthdays because we have a lot of winter birthdays. Anyway, I was in the middle of saying last year we had goals to do goats and bees, but we got pregnant with our twins, and that like consumed all of our thoughts because we were so excited that we were going to be bringing twins into the world. And then our babies passed away at 16 weeks. And so then the rest of our year was like really consumed by grief and overwhelm and just kind of just getting by and hanging in there. And now I feel like we're coming up on a year of their passing. Just a minute, buddy. We're coming up on a year. On March 31st, they will have been passed away for a whole year, and I feel like I'm starting to come out of it. I still have some really, really hard days. I'm not gonna lie, it is really hard still. Because I think, oh, they would be 2 months old, they would be 3 months old, I would be doing this, or anyway, it's been a really, really hard loss. While I still believe they are my babies and I will see them again someday, it is still really hard, and I'm still grieving sometimes. So that is what's going on with my garden plans and how things are going over here, and all the seeds we got this year. I got a lot. But it's gonna be good. It's gonna be really good. I think I'm gonna have to get a new way to store my seeds because the box I have them in is overflowing. And I have a lot of fun flowers to try this year too, because friends have sent me flowers after we lost the babies, flower seeds. So you guys know my heart, and I really appreciate all of our friends who have been with us and continue to stay with us. I am super excited that we're getting some new subscribers. It's been a really good growing year, just not in the ways that I thought we would be growing. So, all right, I will talk to you soon. Garden seasoning is almost upon us. Bye.